Hey everybody, welcome to Open Fire Tactical. I'm your host Buttonhole, out here on the range with multiple people today. Camera's a little wonky. Taurus 38 snub-nose, 15 yards. Very inexpensive. I bought this gun a long time ago, and I want to say, well, it's been over 20 years. I probably bought this 25 years ago, realistically. And so I got, looks like 4 in the 9 ring, and 1 in the shoulder. And that one, I felt it when I shanked it. And that ammo is over 40 years old. That was in my dad's service, Sam Brown, when he was a highway patrolman in California, and he retired in '88. But that ammo he's had forever, and I've had it in the drawer. I just wanted to shoot it up and kind of get rid of it. But some 38 loads, hollow point, you know, and in this little short barrel, and at 45 feet, I don't think you're going to get any expansion. It's going too slow. So keep that in mind when you guys buy hollow point ammo. If you're not hitting the velocities required, that projectile is not going to expand. It's going to act just like FMG or Full Metal Jacket. So anyway, I'm just continuing on today with the same affordable versus expensive pistol, and what you can afford, what you can't afford, and it's home defense. So 15 yards, 38 is, it's better than nothing, I'm telling you right now. I would rather have this than nothing, especially if somebody's got, you know, a weapon, whether it be a knife or a spear. I mean, who knows, right? So anyway, let me grab a couple more. So I have a
I think I'm gonna get a. I don't know.
So I have this Taurus. I have that other Taurus from last week, and that is a 3-inch barrel. And I had 2 bad primers, so I don't fault the pistol at all with that. I have a Smith & Wesson model 65-5. It's a 357, but I'm going to put 38s in it. And then I have a Smith & Wesson model 28-2 Highway Patrolman is what that's called. It's a 4-inch barrel length, 357, and we'll see what kind of groups we get. So with the 2-inch, like I said, there's 4 rounds in the 9 ring, and 1 I shanked. It's in the right shoulder, his left, my right. Stand by again here. Oh, where'd he go? You can see the 4. And I say it looks like it's in the 8. It's not. When you split the line, it goes to the higher number. So 1 in the 10, 3 in the 9 ring, and then the other one up there in his shoulder. So let me get those pasted up. We'll call for a ceasefire, and then we'll do the stainless steel and Wesson. Oh, let me grab this thing. Model 65-5. It's a 3-inch, and we'll put 38 specials in here. So, you know, if you guys are shooting inside your home for self-defense, man, I really don't want a wall penetrator. I'd much rather have a 38, but the longer barrel, more velocity, so it'll work out for you. So anyway, just something to keep in mind. Stand by. So we'll get those pasted up, and then let me zoom back in. Stand by. All right, here we go. It was actually more accurate with the snubby, but those are pretty good hits. So 1, 2, 3 in the 9, 1 in the 10 ring, 1 in the 7, and 1 in the 8. So that works for me. Stand by, we'll get those plugged up, and then we'll do the Smith & Wesson Highway Patrolman, the model 28-2. Stand by. All right, we're all taped up. Now the Smith & Wesson model 28-2 Highway Patrolman 4-inch.
Oh wait, I got.
Did I miss 2? It looks like It looks like there's two. I missed 2 holes. Okay, we'll keep those in mind because I don't want to keep jamming people up here on the range. Here we go. So, very expensive gun. You can see it's all over the place. Looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the one in the, we'll throw away one in the 9 ring, and the other one was in the 7 ring. Those were already there. So it's kind of shooting low right before I brought it up a little bit. So, you know, like I said before, these pistols, they cost a fortune. And you know, that $400 2-inch Taurus did the best. So I have the other Taurus. It's a 3-inch. I'll tape up these. I'll wait till everybody's done shooting. And then I got an old Cowboy gun. And if you guys are watchers of my channel, you've seen that before. It's a 3840 Cimarron. Basically, it's a 40 caliber is what it is, but it's a Cowboy gun. And single action, and we'll just put some bullets on target just for, I mean, if this is all you had, again, it's a $500 or $600 handgun. And if that's all I had, then, you know, there's plenty of people in Texas that carry single action pistols for self-protection regularly. And they're living up to their homage. So, you know, hats off to them. I think that's great. I prefer to have more bullets than 6, but that's just a personal choice. So stand by. Okay, so let me flip this around real quick. The Taurus 38 Amos, A-M-A-S, Amos. Little 3-inch barrel. It's pretty cool little, you know, concealed pistol. DC everyday carry. Not real heavy. It's not for me. Mrs. Buttonhole, she will beg to differ. But you know, she's a woman and she's elderly, so you know, you just have to find what works for you. So here we go. Oh, light primer strike, I'm thinking. These are my reloads, so I don't. I'm not making excuses by any means, but I'm gonna have to say maybe the primers weren't seated in all the way. But anyway, we got.
We're still hot?
Yep. Yes. 1, 2 in the 9, 2 in the 8, and 2 in the face.
I'm getting it.
So, you know, that'll work. But look at, you know, 45 feet, and look how wide the pattern is. That's not a group, but those are good hits. So, you know, once again, I would say take that into consideration. And then, so now I'm going to wait. And we'll use the 3840. Not that I would use that for a self-defense pistol, but if that's all I got, you bet your ass that's what I'm going to use. I apologize, I didn't mean to say that, but you bet your tail. Stand by. All right, so this is the 3840. It's a single action Cowboy gun. So flip this around. Here we go. Single action. Five.
You do?
All in the 9 and 1 low. So not bad.
Are they shiny?
Shit, I wouldn't want to get. There I go again. I swore again. I apologize. I try my best to keep that out. and off my channel, and sometimes it slips out. But anyway, you guys, thank you again so very much for coming out here with me and my video. Affordable and what's not affordable. I mean, I don't know what your budget is, but you know what? I guess what I'm trying to say is, you don't need to go out and drop $2,500 for a handgun to protect yourself and your family. You can get a good one. Glocks are, you know, $600 now, I think, $650. It probably just depends on where you live in the area, but they used to be $500. You can get a used one, a department trade-in, and then revolvers. So, you know, don't discount those just because there's only 6, you know, and if you're in your home, hopefully you don't need that many. Personally, I want as many as I can handle, or as many as I can get into my weapon. And you know, the best gun battle is the one that you're never in. So once again, you guys, thank you very much for tuning in to Open Fire Tactical. Have a blessed day. Out. So this guy shooting next to me, he just handed me his Canik 9mm. He's all, here man, check this out. Do it live, do it on camera. So here we go. That trigger is sweet. Those are all in the A zone. Yeah, maybe one got away, but they're all in there. Man, this is sweet. Thank you very much. Canik 9mm. This is a Prime Radian. I don't know what you guys paid for this, but if you can get one, I would say, you know, if you can afford it, buy it. Whatever you can handle. Here you go. And most effectively, what you're most accurate with. So once again, don't let price, you know, keep you from buying a good weapon. But you know, the whole purpose of this video is shooting something that's affordable and what's in your means. So they are investments, you know, something that you probably want to pass down to your kids, should you have any. And then, you know, utilize it. You got to take it to the range. You got to practice with it. Just don't buy something, load it, and stick it in the drawer. You got to use it. You know, shooting skills are perishable. So once again, you guys, thank you so much for coming out, man. I appreciate the heck out of you. And I was trying to wrap it up real quickly, but I appreciate you guys being here. Have a blessed day. Open Fire Tactical out.